Hello students, this is Priyanka Kulkarni. Today I will explain symmetric and skew-symmetric matrices. First one, symmetric matrix. A square matrix A is said to be symmetric if it satisfies the condition A dash is equal to A. Read this condition carefully. This condition is not same as the property of transpose of a matrix. The property of transpose of a matrix is A dash whole dash is equal to A. This property is true for every matrix. But here the condition A dash is equal to A is not true for every matrix. The matrix for which this condition, that is A dash equal to A, satisfies, such matrix is called symmetric matrix. Then what type of matrix satisfies this condition? Let us see some examples. Let matrix A contains elements 1, 2, 0, 3, 4, minus 2. Here the matrix A is of order 3 by 2. Then we already know that its transpose A dash will be a matrix of order 2 by 3. Right? We have to get A dash is equal to A. That is, the two matrices A dash and A are equal. What is the definition of equality of matrices? Two matrices are equal only when both of the given matrices are of same order and the corresponding elements of the matrices are equal. Now observe here, matrix A is of order 3 by 2 and matrix A dash is of order 2 by 3. The order of matrix A is not equal to order of the transpose of A, that is A dash. Here, these matrices are not satisfying the first condition of equality of matrices. As it is not satisfying the condition of equality, we say that A dash is not equal to A. These matrices are not equal. It is not satisfying the condition of symmetric, hence we say the matrix A is not a symmetric matrix. Now consider one more example. Matrix A contains elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0. Here matrix A is of order 2 by 3. Then its transpose A dash will be of order 3 by 2, reverse of order of matrix A. Again observe here, order of matrix A is not equal to order of matrix A dash, not satisfying the first condition of equality of matrices. Again here we say that A dash is not equal to A and the matrix A is not symmetric. Then when will be this order are equal? For what type of matrix? The order of the transpose also equal to the order of the matrix. Now observe here. Suppose if I consider a matrix A of order 2 by 2 or 3 by 3 or any square matrix in which number of rows and columns are equal. Observe here, I will consider matrix A containing element 1, 2, 3, 4 of order 2 by 2. Then its transpose will be of order 2 by 2. The order of A get reversed here. As the matrix A has equal number of rows and columns, even after interchanging the rows and columns, the order remains the same. Now in this case, there is a possibility of getting the equality of two matrices. So when will be the possibility of satisfying the condition? Only when the given matrix is a square matrix. So we say that only a square matrix can form a symmetric matrix. Now read the definition once again. A square matrix A is said to be symmetric if A dash is equal to A. Only a square matrix can have this condition. A matrix which is not square cannot be a symmetric matrix. Now again observe this example. A matrix A is of order 2 by 2. Then let us find the matrix A dash. A dash also will be of order 2 by 2. The elements of A dash are obtained by interchanging rows and columns of matrix A. I will write the elements of first row as the elements of first column of A dash. Elements of second row as the elements of second column of A dash. Now we have to get A dash is equal to A. Check whether these two matrices are equal or not. As per the definition of equality, both the matrices are of same order. Now we have to check their corresponding elements. First element is equal to first element of A dash. Second element of A is not equal to second element of A dash. 2 is not equal to 3. The corresponding elements of these matrices are not equal. So again here we say A dash is not equal to A. This matrix A is also not a symmetric matrix. Then when will be A dash is equal to A? Now observe here, the diagonal elements of matrix A are same in the transpose of A also. By taking the transpose, the diagonal element does not change. Only thing is we have to get the same non-diagonal elements in the transpose. When do we get these non-diagonal elements equal? Suppose if any of these non-diagonal element 2 or 3, I will consider the element of first row second column as 3, which is equal to other non-diagonal element. Then now take its transpose. Its transpose will be first row elements are written in the first column, second row elements are written in the second column. Now I'll verify the elements here. First elements are equal, second elements are also equal, third elements are equal, fourth elements are equal. So here we are getting all the corresponding elements of the two matrices A and A dash equal, and it is satisfying the condition A dash equal to A. Therefore the matrix A is a symmetric matrix. Observe here, we are getting this condition satisfied by the matrix A only when these non-diagonal elements are equal. Now look at another example. In general, I have considered a matrix A of order 3 containing the elements in general A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Here A11 represents element lying in first row, first column. A12 represents element lying in first row, second column. Or also you can consider this is an example of a matrix A of order 3, and these are the elements of the matrix A. These are the elements of matrix A. Now let us find its transpose. Its transpose is a matrix A dash. It is also of order 3 by 3. We write elements of first row as the elements of first column. A11, A12, A13 are written in the first column of A dash. Elements of second row are written in the second column of A dash. Elements of third row are written in the third column of A dash. Now we have to get A is equal to A dash. Orders of the matrices A and A dash are equal. Only thing is we have to verify the second condition of equality, that is the corresponding elements are equal. Now observe that the diagonal elements A11, A22, A33 are equal in both of the matrices. Now we have to get non-diagonal elements equal, right? That is, non-diagonal element A12 should be equal to its corresponding element A21. To get A dash equal to A, we should have A12 is equal to A21. I'll rewrite it once again. To get A is equal to A dash, we should have A12 is equal to A21. Also, third elements should be equal. That is, A13 is equal to A31. We have to get A13 equal to A31. Fourth elements A21 should be equal to A12. We already have that condition here. A12 should be equal to A21. Diagonal elements are equal. I will consider the next element. A23 should be equal to A32. A23 must be equal to A32. Next, A31 must be equal to A13. A31 must be equal to A13. A32 must be equal to A23. Already we have this condition here. And the last is diagonal element, that is obviously equal. So to get this condition satisfied, that is A dash equal to A, we must have A12 equal to A21. What is this A12? A12 is element lying in first row, second column. What is this A21? A21 is element lying in second row, first column. Now I'll consider a matrix here. Matrix A of order 3 by 3. Consider any diagonal elements. I'll write the second element of the matrix A as 4. Now observe the condition here. Element lying in first row, second column must be equal to element lying in second row, first column. So the element lying in second row, first column also should be 4. A12 is equal to A21. Next I'll consider the third element as 5. That is element lying in first row, third column. We already know that A13 element lying in first row, third column is equal to A31 element lying in third row, first column. Element lying in third row, first column also must be equal to this element 5. Next I consider third element of second row as 6. That is element lying in second row, third column. Second row, third column means A23, second row, third column. This must be equal to A32, element lying in third row, second column. Third row, second column, this element must be equal to 6. I have written the elements as per the conditions obtained in this A and A dash. Now let us verify whether the A dash is equal to this matrix A or not. A dash is obtained by interchanging the rows and columns of A. I'll write the elements of first row of A in the first column of A dash. Elements of second row of A in the second column of A dash. Elements of third row in the third column of A dash. Now verify whether they are equal or not. Both of the matrices have same order, and also first elements are equal, second element are equal, third elements are equal. Elements of second row are equal to elements of second row in A dash. Elements of third row of A are equal to elements of third row of A dash. Now these two matrices are satisfying the condition A is equal to A dash, and matrix A is symmetric matrix. Now understand the condition properly. When will be the matrix is symmetric, or when will be the matrix satisfy the condition A equal to A dash? Only when A21 is equal to A12 is equal to A21, A13 is equal to A31, A23 is equal to A32. Also you can observe here, these equality form one pattern, that is, except the diagonal element, if you observe the remaining element, the elements which are diagonally opposite to each other must be equal. Or also you can assume that if I fold this square along the diagonal, if I fold this square along the diagonal in this way, then the overlapping elements must be equal. Is it right? Overlapping elements must be equal, or also you can say here the diagonally opposite elements must be equal. A12 must be equal to A21 means here the row and column is interchanged in their position. A13 equal to A31, the row and column is interchanged in the position. So in general, if I say it is an element Aij, element lying in ith row jth column, then it must be equal to Aj, just by interchanging I and J. So the matrix will be symmetric only when Aij is equal to Aji. Now read the definition. We have one more condition, that is A dash equal to A, that is Aij is equal to Aji. The matrix in which the elements of the form Aij is equal to elements Aji for all possible value of I and J. So this is the meaning of symmetric matrix. Now look at this example A. We have to verify whether it is a symmetric or not. Observe the matrix A. Accept the diagonal, whatever the diagonal may be, because its transpose will have the same diagonal. The diagonally opposite elements, 2 is equal to 2, 3 is equal to its diagonally opposite element 3. Minus 1 is equal to its diagonally opposite element minus 1. The diagonally opposite elements are equal, therefore it will definitely satisfies the condition A dash equal to A. But still we have to verify this condition for the matrix by finding the transpose of the matrix and verifying the condition. So if this is the matrix A, I will write the transpose here itself. The transpose will be root 3. Elements of first row are written in first column. Root 3, 2, 3. Elements of second row are written in second column. 2, minus 1.5, minus 1. Third row are written in third column. 3, minus 1, 1. Now observe here, both matrices have same order. Also, elements of first row are same as elements of first row in A dash. Elements of second row of A are equal to elements of second row of A dash. Elements of third row of A are equal to elements of third row of A dash. Therefore, these two matrices are equal. This matrix is satisfying the condition A dash equal to A. Hence, the matrix A is symmetric matrix. Next, skew symmetric matrix. A square matrix A is said to be skew symmetric matrix if it satisfies the condition A dash equal to minus A, that is transpose of A equal to negative of A. Also observe here, matrix A should be a square matrix. A square matrix A will be a skew symmetric if it satisfies the condition A dash equal to minus A. When will this condition satisfies for a given matrix? Again consider the same example. Here matrix A is of order 3 and we have its transpose. Now the condition for skew symmetric is A dash is equal to minus A. we have to get this result to prove the matrix A as skew symmetric. Now, we already have the matrix A. This matrix should be equal to minus A, negative of A. Negative of A is nothing but multiplying minus sign to each of the element of A. That is, multiply minus to first element, second element, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth and last element. So this is negative of A. Now the condition is A dash is equal to minus A. So when will this condition satisfies? The two matrices will be equal when the corresponding elements of the matrices are equal and orders are equal. Clearly here orders of the two matrices are equal. We just have to check the corresponding element. A11 first element must be equal to minus A11 first element of minus A. A11 must be equal to minus A11. So if I solve this, taking minus A11 to the LHS, I get it as a plus A11. A11 plus A11 is 2 times of A11 equal to 0. Then this implies A11 is 0. We have to get the first element as 0. A11 must be 0. For the second element, A21 must be equal to minus A12. A21 is equal to minus A12. For the third element, A31 is equal to minus A13. A31 is equal to minus A13. Next, A12 must be equal to minus A21. A12 equal to minus A21 is same as A21 equal to minus A12. So we already have this condition here. Next, diagonal element A22 must be equal to minus A22. A22 must be equal to minus A22. Taking this minus A22 to the LHS, it will become plus A22. A22 plus A22 is 2 times of A22 equal to 0. Then this implies A22 is 0. So we have the diagonal element A22 as 0. Next, A32 must be equal to minus A23. A32 must be equal to minus A23. A13 equal to minus A31. A13 equal to minus A31 is same as the condition A31 equal to minus A13. So we already have the condition. A23 equal to minus A32. Again we have the same condition here. Last diagonal elements, A33 must be equal to minus A33. This also gives us A33 equal to 0. So when the condition of A dash equal to minus A satisfies, only when the diagonal elements are 0, A11, A22, A33 are 0, and in the non-diagonal elements, A21 must be equal to minus A12. A31 must be equal to minus A13. A32 must be equal to minus A23. That is, the diagonally opposite elements must be equal to negative of the value. The numerical value must be, the numbers must be same, but the sign will be opposite. Consider an example. Matrix A of order 3 by 3 to prove the condition A dash equal to minus A, I'll consider the diagonal elements of matrix A as 0. Based on the condition which we obtained here, diagonal elements are 0. And for the non-diagonal element, I'll consider the element lying in first row second column as 2. We can consider any number 2. This is the element lying in first row second column. Observe the condition which we obtained here. First row second column is nothing but A12, element lying in first row second column. Negative of this A12 is equal to A21, that is element lying in second row first column. Element lying in second row first column, this element must be equal to negative of this, that is minus 2. I'll consider the third element as 3 of first row of matrix A. This lies in first row third column of A. First row third column, check the condition here. First row third column is A13. The negative of A13 is equal to A31. A31 is element lying in third row first column. Element lying in third row first column must be negative of the number 3. Negative of 3 is minus 3, then the element lying in third row first column is minus 3. And the next element I'll consider as a 4, or also you can take it as a minus 4. Here minus 4 is an element lying in second row third column. Second row third column 2, 3. A23 is here. Its negative is A32. Negative of minus 4. Negative of minus 4 is plus 4. Plus 4 is an element of A32, that is third row second column. Plus 4 is an element of third row second column. This is a matrix obtained by applying the conditions which we obtained for the equation A dash equal to minus A. Now let us verify whether the condition A dash equal to minus A satisfies or not. So I'll find the transpose of the matrix A. A dash is obtained by interchanging the rows and columns of A. I'll write the elements of first row of A in the first column of A dash. 0, 2, 3. Elements of second row in the second column of A dash. Elements of third row in the third column of A dash. Now verify the elements. First elements are equal. Second element, here in the matrix A we have 2, in A dash we have minus 2, that is a negative of the elements. Third element, 3 in the A and minus 3 in the A dash, negative of the element is there. Similarly, fourth element, minus 2 and 2, negative of each other. Fifth element, 0. Sixth element, negative of each other. So, if I take minus common in matrix A dash, that is minus into 0 plus 2, minus into plus 2 is minus 2 itself, plus 3, minus 2, minus 2 into minus 2 is plus 2, 0, minus 4, minus 3, plus 4, 0. Multiplying minus to the matrix gives us the matrix A dash itself. So here, observe the RHS, except this minus sign, this matrix is the matrix A itself. So here we are getting A dash is equal to minus A, which is the condition of skew symmetric matrix, and we conclude that matrix A is a skew symmetric matrix. Then when will be the matrix A satisfy this condition? Only when the diagonal elements are 0 and the diagonally opposite element have the same numeric value but opposite in sign. That is A21 must be equal to minus A12. A31 must be equal to minus A31. Just here 31 and 13 are interchanging. 3, 2. In this RHS we have 2, 3. The position of row and column is interchanged and the sign is interchanged. So in general I can write here Aij must be equal to negative of Aji. This condition must be satisfied. Now read the definition. Skew symmetric if A dash equal to minus A, that is Aji equal to minus Aij. This condition must be satisfied. And also we know that Aii equal to minus Aii, diagonal element. Ii means same row, same column. The diagonal element must satisfy this condition, means the diagonal element will be 0. A11, A22, A33 will become 0. So this is the meaning of skew symmetric matrix. All diagonal elements of skew symmetric matrix are 0. This is a very important point. The diagonal elements of skew symmetric matrix are 0 and the non-diagonal elements are equal in value but opposite in sign. Now observe the example. Here in the matrix B, all the diagonal elements are 0 and the diagonally opposite elements have equal value but sign is opposite. E minus E, F minus F, G minus G. So it will be satisfies the condition B dash equal to minus B. Hence it is a skew symmetric matrix. Or also we will verify this by taking the transpose. B dash is equal to, it is a transpose of B. We write the elements of B dash by interchanging rows and columns of B. The elements of first column 0EF, second column minus E 0 G minus F minus G 0. Now if I take minus sign outside, then it will be equal to negative of B. Or also compare the elements directly. In place of E we have minus E, in place of minus F we have plus F, in place of E we have minus E, in place of G we have minus G. So just the sign is changing in this matrix B dash. So we say it is equal to minus of B. This is an example for skew symmetric matrix. Another example, show that the matrix A is symmetric matrix, not a skew symmetric. We have to prove it is a symmetric matrix. Again observe the matrix here. We do not bother about diagonal elements for a symmetric. We just observe the diagonally opposite element. Minus 1 equal to minus 1. Diagonally opposite elements are equal. 5 equal to 5. 1 is equal to 1. Diagonally opposite elements are equal here. Therefore, it will definitely a symmetric matrix. You can verify the condition of symmetric. It will satisfy the condition. The condition is A dash must be equal to A. Find A dash. A dash is transpose of A. We write elements of first row in first column. Elements of second row in second column of A dash. Third row in third column of A dash. Now compare the matrices A and A dash. The corresponding elements are equal. So we say that the matrices A and A dash are equal. Then it is satisfying the condition of symmetric matrix. Therefore, matrix A is symmetric. Another example, show that the matrix A is skew symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric is A dash equal to minus A. A matrix will satisfy the condition A dash equal to minus A. Now observe the matrix. Here the diagonal elements are 0. And also the diagonally opposite elements. 1 is negative of minus 1. 1 is negative of minus 1. Minus 1 is negative of 1. These are satisfying the condition of symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric matrix. Also let us verify this by taking the transpose. A dash is equal to, I will write the elements of first row in first column of A dash. Elements of second row in second column of A dash. third row in third column of A dash. Now look at the elements. First elements of A dash and A are equal. Second element of A dash is -1. It is a negative of second element of A. Third element is 1. It is also negative of -1. Fourth element is 1. It is a negative of -1. Similarly, all the elements of A dash are negative of the elements of A. So we say that here A dash equal to -A. Or I have taken the minus sign common in this matrix. Taking minus sign common, we get these are the elements of the remaining matrix. Then this matrix is equal to A. So this is equal to -A. It is satisfying the condition of skew symmetric, hence the given matrix is a skew symmetric matrix. Now remember the points. To verify whether a matrix is symmetric or not, you have to check the condition A dash equal to A. This is a necessary condition. And to verify that a matrix is a skew symmetric, you have to check the condition A dash equal to -A. Next, we have a theorem. The statement is, for any square matrix A with the real number entries means the elements of the matrices are all real numbers. A plus A dash, the sum of matrix A and its transpose, is a symmetric matrix, and A minus A dash is a skew symmetric matrix. For any square matrix A, always A plus A dash is symmetric and A minus A dash is skew symmetric. Let us prove this result. We have to prove that A plus A dash is symmetric. A plus A dash is symmetric means we consider this as one matrix. Let us take this as a matrix B. Now you have to prove this matrix is symmetric means we have to prove matrix B is symmetric. We already know the condition for symmetric matrix. The condition for a matrix A should be symmetric is matrix A must satisfy the condition A dash equal to A. Similarly, matrix B will be symmetric only when it satisfies the condition B dash equal to B. So if the matrix B satisfies B dash equal to B, then we say that matrix B is symmetric. So let us find B dash. B dash is equal to transpose of A plus A dash. Is it right? Because the matrix B is equal to A plus A dash. So B dash is equal to A plus A dash whole dash. Then we have the property of transpose of a matrix that A plus B whole dash is equal to A dash plus B dash. Third property of transpose of matrices. By using this third property, we can write A plus A dash whole dash as A dash plus A dash whole dash, taking this dash, that is transpose, separately for each of the terms. Keeping this A dash as it is. In the second term we have A dash whole dash. Again, by the first property of transpose of matrix, A dash whole dash is always equal to A. So we are getting B dash equal to A dash plus A. Also we know that addition of matrices satisfy the commutative property. Then this is equal to A plus A dash. What is this A plus A dash? This is the matrix B. Then we are getting B dash is equal to B, which is the condition for symmetric matrix. Therefore, matrix B is a symmetric matrix. What is matrix B here? Matrix B is A plus A dash, sum of matrix A and A dash. Observe the proof. Let B is equal to the matrix A plus A dash. We have to prove B is a symmetric. So we take B dash. B dash equal to A plus A dash whole dash. Using this property of transpose of matrix A plus B whole dash equal to A dash plus B dash, we get A plus A dash whole dash as A dash plus A dash whole dash. Keeping this A dash as it is, again we have another property for the second term, that is A dash whole dash equal to A. Then the second term will be A. And we know that addition of matrices is commutative. Then A plus B equal to B plus A. This implies A dash plus A equal to A plus A dash, which is the matrix B. Therefore, B dash equal to B. This proves that B is a symmetric. What is B? B is A plus A dash. Then A plus A dash is always symmetric. Next, we have to prove that A minus A dash is skew symmetric. A minus A dash is skew symmetric. For that, I consider A minus A dash is another matrix C. Let C is equal to matrix A minus A dash. We have to prove this matrix as skew symmetric matrix. What is the condition for skew symmetric? A matrix A is said to be skew symmetric if A dash is equal to minus A. Then here we have to prove the matrix C as skew symmetric. Then C must satisfy the condition C dash is equal to minus C. Let us check whether the matrix C satisfies this condition or not. C dash is equal to A minus A dash whole dash, because the matrix C is equal to A minus A dash. C dash is equal to A minus A dash whole dash. Again, by the transpose property of transpose of a matrix, I'll rewrite this as A dash minus A dash whole dash. Keeping this A dash as it is, the property of transpose of a matrix is A dash whole dash is A. Then the second term will be A. Now I will take minus sign common. Then plus A dash will become minus A dash. Minus A will become plus A. Rewriting this, we get minus of plus A minus A dash. A minus A dash is matrix C. So this is equal to minus C. So we are getting C dash is equal to minus C. Therefore, matrix C is a skew symmetric matrix. What is matrix C? Matrix C is A minus A dash. A minus A dash is a skew symmetric matrix. This is an important theorem. Next theorem, any square matrix can be expressed as the sum of a symmetric and a skew symmetric matrix. That is, any matrix can be written as symmetric matrix plus skew symmetric matrix. Look at the proof. Let A be a square matrix. Then we can write A is equal to 1 by 2 into A plus A dash plus 1 by 2 into A minus A dash. I'll explain why I have considered this expression for A. Observe here, if I take 1 by 2 common in the RHS, then remaining is A plus A dash in the first term, A minus A dash in the second term. Here plus A dash minus A dash get cancelled, and the remaining is A plus A. A plus A is 2 times of A. 1 by 2 into 2 times of A. 2 also get cancelled. Then we are left with matrix A. So, this expression in the RHS is equal to the matrix A itself. Hence, we can write matrix A is equal to 1 by 2 into A plus A dash plus 1 by 2 into A minus A dash. Now, by the previous theorem, we know that for any square matrix A plus A dash is a symmetric and A minus A dash is a skew symmetric matrix. Therefore, in this theorem also we consider A plus A dash is a symmetric and A minus A dash is a skew symmetric matrix for any square matrix A. Now, here matrix A is written as 1 by 2 into A plus A dash plus 1 by 2 into A minus A dash. We have to prove matrix A can be written as sum of symmetric and skew symmetric. We know that A plus A dash is symmetric, A minus A dash is skew symmetric. And also we have written the sum of two matrices. But we also have to prove that 1 by 2 into A plus A dash is symmetric, 1 by 2 into A minus A dash is skew symmetric. And the sum of these two is the expression for matrix A. To prove this, I use the property of transpose of a matrix. We know that K into A whole dash is equal to K into A dash, the property of transpose of a matrix. If I choose K as 1 by 2 and matrix A as here A plus A dash, K into A, it is in the form of K into matrix A. Now its whole transpose is equal to, by this property we can take 1 by 2 outside, 1 by 2 into A plus A dash whole dash. Again we keep 1 by 2 as it is. As we know that A plus A dash is a symmetric. What is the condition of symmetric? The transpose of a matrix is equal to the matrix itself. Therefore, the transpose of this matrix A plus A dash is equal to the matrix A plus A dash itself. So what we have proved here? The transpose of 1 by 2 A plus A dash is equal to the matrix 1 by 2 A plus A dash itself. So what is this? This is the condition of symmetric matrix. Then we have proved that 1 by 2 into A plus A dash is a symmetric matrix. Next we will prove 1 by 2 into A minus A dash is a skew symmetric matrix. Again here we use the same property. 1 by 2 into A minus A dash, let us take its whole transpose. It is equal to 1 by 2 is keeping outside A minus A dash whole dash. We know that by the previous theorem, A minus A dash is a skew symmetric matrix. What is the condition of skew symmetric matrix? A dash is equal to minus A. A matrix is said to be skew symmetric if it satisfies the condition A dash equal to minus A. Here A minus A dash is a skew symmetric means its transpose is equal to minus of A minus A dash by the definition of symmetric, which is equal to minus 1 by 2 A minus A dash. What we have proved? 1 by 2 A minus A dash whole dash, that is transpose of 1 by 2 A minus A dash, is equal to minus 1 by 2 A minus A dash. What is this? This is the condition of skew symmetric matrix. Then we conclude that the matrix 1 by 2 A minus A dash is a skew symmetric matrix. Here in this equation we have written A as sum of the matrix 1 by 2 A plus A dash and 1 by 2 A minus A dash. What is the first term? First term is a symmetric matrix. What is the second term? Second term is a skew symmetric matrix. Then we have written matrix A as the sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. So this proves that we can express any matrix as a sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix by this expression. So this is the theorem. Example, express the matrix as the sum of a symmetric and a skew symmetric matrix. Let us consider the given matrix as A. Now to express this matrix A as a sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix, by the previous theorem, we have to express A as 1 by 2 into A plus A dash plus 1 by 2 into A minus A dash. That is sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. So to express A in this form, we first have to find the matrix 1 by 2 into A plus A dash. And as the question is here, to express the matrix as sum of symmetric and skew symmetric, we have to prove the matrix 1 by 2 A plus A dash is a symmetric and the matrix 1 by 2 A minus A dash is a skew symmetric. And then we have to express A as sum of these two matrices. Even though we have the theorem, we have to prove the matrix 1 by 2 A plus A dash and 1 by 2 A minus A dash as a symmetric and skew symmetric matrices respectively. So first we will find the transpose of A, that is A dash. Matrix A is of order 3 by 3. 3 by 3. Then its transpose will be of order 3 by 3. We write the elements of first row of A as the elements of first column of A dash. Second row of A as second column of A dash. Elements of third row as elements of third column of A dash. This is the matrix A dash. Now let us find A plus A dash. Remember the condition for addition. We can add two matrices only when both are of same order. Here order of A is 3 by 3. Order of A dash is also 3 by 3. We can add two matrices. And the sum of these two matrices is a matrix obtained by adding the corresponding elements. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus of minus 2, 1. Minus 1 plus of minus 4, minus 5. These are the elements of first row of A plus A dash. For the second row, minus 2 plus 3 plus 1. Minus 2 minus 2 minus 4. 1 plus of minus 5 minus 4. For the third row, minus 4 minus 1 minus 5. Minus 5 plus 1 minus 4. 2 plus 2, 4. So this is the matrix A plus A dash. Next we find 1 by 2 into A plus A dash. 1 by 2 into A plus A dash is 1 by 2 into matrix A plus A dash. We multiply 1 by 2 to each of the elements of the matrix A plus A dash. 1 by 2 into 6 is 3. 1 by 2 into 1 is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into minus 5 by 2. 1 by 2 into 1 plus 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into minus 4 minus 2. 1 by 2 into minus 4. 1 by 2 into minus 4 is 2 ones are 2 twos are minus 2. 1 by 2 into minus 5 by 2. 1 by 2 into minus 4 minus 2. 1 by 2 into 4 is 2. This is the matrix 1 by 2 into A plus A dash. Now let us consider this matrix 1 by 2 into A plus A dash as a matrix P. Let P is equal to 1 by 2 A plus A dash. Now we have to prove this matrix 1 by 2 into A plus A dash, that is the matrix P, as a symmetric matrix. What is the condition of symmetric matrix? A matrix A is said to be symmetric if A dash equal to A. Here we have to prove matrix P as symmetric, then P will be symmetric if P dash is equal to P. Let us find the matrix P dash. P dash is transpose of the matrix P. We write elements of first row in the first column of P dash, elements of second row in second column of P dash, elements of third row in third column of P dash. Now compare the matrices P dash and P. The corresponding elements are equal and also order of the matrices are equal. Hence we conclude that P dash is equal to P, which is satisfying the condition of symmetric matrix. Therefore the matrix P is nothing but 1 by 2 into A plus A dash is a symmetric matrix. Similarly, we have to find the matrix 1 by 2 into A minus A dash, and we have to prove this matrix as Q-symmetric matrix. Let us find A minus A dash. A minus A dash, matrix A minus matrix A dash. We take the subtraction of elements of A dash from elements of A, or elements of A minus elements of A dash. 3 minus 3, 0. 3 minus of minus 2 plus 5. Minus 1 minus of minus 4 plus 3. Minus 2 minus 3 minus 5. Minus 2 minus of minus 2 is equal to 0. 1 minus of minus 5 is equal to 6. Minus 4 minus of minus 1 is equal to minus 3. Minus 5 minus 1 is equal to minus 6. 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. This is the matrix A minus A dash. Now we will find 1 by 2 into A minus A dash. Multiply 1 by 2 to the matrix A minus A dash. 1 by 2 into 0, 0. 1 by 2 into 5, 5 by 2. 1 by 2 into 3, 3 by 2. 1 by 2 into minus 5, minus 5 by 2. 1 by 2 into 0 is 0. 1 by 2 into 6 is 3. 1 by 2 into minus 3, minus 3 by 2. 1 by 2 into minus 6, minus 3. 1 by 2 into 0 is 0. This is the matrix 1 by 2 into A plus A dash. Let us consider, A minus A dash. Let us consider the matrix 1 by 2 into A minus A dash as a matrix Q. Now we have to prove that this matrix 1 by 2 into A minus A dash as a skew symmetric, means we have to prove matrix Q as a skew symmetric matrix. What is the condition of skew symmetric matrix? A matrix A is said to be skew symmetric if A dash is equal to minus A. Here Q will be skew symmetric if Q dash is equal to minus Q. We have to prove this condition. For that, we will take the transpose of Q. Elements of first row of Q, 0, 5 by 2, 3 by 2 are written in the first column 0, 5 by 2, 3 by 2 of Q dash. Elements of second row minus 5 by 2, 0, 3 are written in the second column minus 5 by 2, 0, 3 of Q dash. Elements of third row of Q minus 3 by 2, minus 3, 0 are written as elements of third column minus 3 by 2, minus 3, 0. Now observe here, first row 0, minus 5 by 2, minus 3 by 2. In the matrix Q we have 0, plus 5 by 2, plus 3 by 2. Here the first row elements are the negative of elements of first row in Q. Similarly, the second row elements of Q are minus 5 by 2, 0 and 3. In Q dash they are plus 5 by 2, 0 and minus 3. They are just negative of elements of Q. Similarly, third row elements are 3 by 2, 3, 0. These elements are negative of elements of third row of Q. So, if I take minus outside of this matrix, that is minus negative outside, then the remaining matrix will be a matrix Q. So, we obtained Q dash is equal to minus Q, which is the condition of skew symmetric matrix. Hence, we have proved that matrix Q, that is 1 by 2 into A minus A dash, is a skew symmetric matrix. We have proved 1 by 2 into A plus A dash as a symmetric matrix and 1 by 2 into A minus A dash as a skew symmetric matrix. Now the last step is we have to express the matrix A as sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrices. Next step, representing A or expressing A as the sum of P and Q. P is symmetric, Q is a skew symmetric. P plus Q is equal to matrix P plus matrix Q. So, if you add the corresponding elements, we get the matrix A itself. So, clearly here we have expressed the matrix A as sum of symmetric and skew symmetric matrix. Next example, if A and B are symmetric matrices. Symmetric matrices means both of these matrices satisfies the condition of symmetric. If A is a symmetric, then A satisfies the condition A dash equal to A. If B is a symmetric, then B satisfies the condition B dash equal to B. Here given that if A and B are symmetric matrices, that is if A dash equal to A and B dash equal to B of same order, then we have to show that AB is symmetric. AB is symmetric means matrix AB also satisfy the condition of symmetric, that is AB whole dash equal to AB. Matrix AB also satisfy the condition of symmetric. If and only if A and B commute. Commute means A and B satisfies commutative law of multiplication, that is AB is equal to BA. What we have to prove? If A dash equal to A and B dash equal to B, we have to prove that AB whole dash will be equal to AB if and only if AB is equal to BA. Using the condition A dash equal to A and B dash equal to, using the equation A dash equal to A and B dash equal to B, we have to prove AB whole dash equal to AB if and only if this equality holds, if and only if AB equal to BA. Now let us prove this. We have to prove AB whole dash equal to AB. So I will consider the LHS AB whole dash. We already have the property of transpose of matrices. That is AB whole dash is equal to B dash into A dash. This is by the property of transpose of a matrices. Now in this example, we already have that B dash equal to B and A dash equal to A. So I directly substitute it here. B dash is equal to B. In place of A dash, I will substitute A. Next, if and only if, observe here, suppose if AB is equal to BA, if we have this equality AB equal to BA, then I will write this matrix BA is equal to AB. Then what happened here? We have got AB whole dash is equal to AB. What is this? This proves that the transpose of the matrix AB is equal to the matrix AB itself. This is the condition of symmetric. This proves that AB is a symmetric matrix. When this AB will become symmetric? Only when BA is equal to AB. That is A and B commute. Observe here, I have proved the same thing. To prove AB whole dash equal to AB, using the property AB whole dash equal to B dash A dash, and by the given equations B dash A dash equal to BA, and if AB equal to BA, AB equal to BA, then B dash A dash is equal to AB. Sorry, BA is equal to AB. We have got the result AB whole dash equal to AB. Therefore, AB is a symmetric matrix. Next example. If A and B are symmetric matrices, prove that AB minus BA is a skew symmetric matrix. Again here, if A and B are symmetric means if A dash is equal to A and B dash equal to B, both the matrices A and B satisfy these conditions, then we have to prove that AB minus BA is a skew symmetric matrix. What is the condition for skew symmetric matrix? A matrix A is said to be skew symmetric if A dash equal to minus A. Now we have to prove a matrix AB minus BA is skew symmetric means we have to prove matrix AB minus BA whole dash equal to minus of AB minus BA. We have to prove this result. Again here we use these equations A dash minus A equal and B dash, A dash is equal to A and B dash equal to B to prove this result. Now consider the LHS. AB minus BA whole dash is equal to, by the property of transpose of matrices, we can write this as AB dash minus BA dash, BA whole dash. Again by the property of transpose of matrices, AB whole dash is equal to B dash into A dash. Here BA whole dash equal to A dash into B dash, and we have the result B dash equal to B, A dash equal to A. Then this will become B dash as B, A dash as A dash is A, B dash is B. So here we are getting BA minus AB. If I take minus common here, minus common, then minus of AB minus BA we are getting. So we got this result AB minus BA whole dash equal to minus of AB minus BA. This is the condition of skew symmetric matrix. This proves that the matrix AB minus BA is skew symmetric. Observe the proof here. AB minus BA whole dash equal to, by the property of transpose of matrices, A minus B whole dash equal to A dash minus B dash, then this will be equal to AB whole dash minus BA whole dash. Again by the property of transpose of matrices, AB whole dash equal to B dash A dash, then this is equal to B dash A dash and BA whole dash equal to A dash B dash. And using these results, B dash is B, A dash is A dash is A, B dash is B. If I take minus common here, we get plus AB minus BA. So this is the condition of skew symmetric matrix. Therefore, the matrix AB minus BA is a skew symmetric matrix. Next example, show that the matrix B dash AB is symmetric or skew symmetric according as A is symmetric or skew symmetric. That is, we have to prove that the matrix B dash AB will be symmetric according as A means this matrix will be symmetric if A is symmetric, and the matrix B dash AB will be skew symmetric if A is skew symmetric. The matrix B dash AB is completely dependent on A for the condition of symmetric and skew symmetric here. We have to prove this. So to prove this result, first we consider for the first case A be a symmetric matrix. If A is a symmetric means it satisfies the condition A dash equal to A. If A is a symmetric, then we have to prove that the matrix B dash AB is also symmetric. This matrix is also symmetric means the matrix B dash AB whole dash is equal to B dash AB. Satisfy the condition of symmetric. We have to prove that if A dash equal to A, then B dash AB whole dash equal to B dash AB. Consider here the first case. Suppose that A is a symmetric matrix, then A dash equal to A. We have this condition. Now consider the transpose of the matrix B dash AB, that is B dash AB whole dash. We have the property of transpose of matrices as AB whole dash equal to B dash A dash. Now in this matrix B dash AB whole dash, we have the product of three matrices. I'll consider B dash is first matrix and the product AB is second matrix. So now this is in the form of matrix A into matrix B whole dash. In place of A we have B, in place of B we have AB. This is in the form of A into B whole dash. By this property, this is equal to B dash A dash, that is the transpose of second matrix AB into transpose of first matrix B dash. So we write here, this is equal to AB whole dash into B dash whole dash. Again we have the property of the transpose of matrix that A dash whole dash equal to A. Here B dash whole dash will be equal to B by the property, that is B dash whole dash is B. Then we are left with B dash A dash B, because AB whole dash is equal to B dash A dash. Also observe here we have the result A dash equal to A. Then substitute A dash as A in this RHS. We get B dash A dash B as B dash AB, that is A dash equal to A. What we got? B dash AB whole dash is equal to B dash AB. What is this? This is the condition of symmetric matrix. Transpose of the matrix equal to the matrix itself. This proves that matrix B dash AB is a symmetric matrix if A is a symmetric. Now suppose if A is skew symmetric matrix, that is if it satisfies the condition A dash equal to minus A, then we have to prove that B dash AB is also skew symmetric, that is B dash AB whole dash will be minus of B dash AB. We have to prove this. To prove this result, again we consider the LHS B dash AB whole dash. By this property, this can be written as B dash into AB whole dash. Again by the property of transpose, AB whole dash equal to B dash A dash, we write AB whole dash into B dash whole dash. Again we apply the property AB whole dash is B dash A dash into B. Now here we have the result A dash is equal to minus A. A dash equal to minus A means we substitute A dash as minus A. Then what happens? This will be B dash into minus A into B, which is equal to minus B dash AB. We have proved that B dash AB whole dash is equal to minus B dash AB, which is the condition of skew symmetric matrix. Therefore, this matrix B dash AB will be skew symmetric if A is skew symmetric. Observe the proof here. If A is a skew symmetric, that is A dash equal to minus A, then B dash AB whole dash will be equal to B dash into AB whole dash. B dash is first matrix, AB is second matrix. Using the property of transpose, this will be transpose of second matrix into transpose of first matrix. Again, AB whole dash is equal to transpose of second matrix B dash into transpose of first matrix A dash. And B dash whole dash is matrix B. If A is skew symmetric, that is A dash equal to minus A, then B dash into minus A into B is equal to minus B dash AB, which is the condition of skew symmetric. Then this matrix B dash AB is skew symmetric if A is skew symmetric, and it is symmetric if A is symmetric. This proves the given statement. In my next video, I will explain elementary operations of a matrix and invertible matrices. Thank you for watching.